Here it is, the main event of week number 7. Welcome back to the channel for some more Collegiate Sim Football Alliance action. We're ready for you one more time, and we're going to go ahead and get set up with this one. It's going to be Orlando Tech going up against East Augusta Wildcats versus Blue Lobster football. And if you remember the last time these two teams met, it was Orlando Tech coming out with the victory while they were the heavy underdogs. So will they be able to take down East Augusta for the second time this season? There's only one way to figure out on this one. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. They'll be in the description down below. So we'll go ahead and get clicked over to this side so you can see what's happening in regards to the verdict. And as you can see, pretty similar to the last time these two teams played against each other. All the developers are going for East Augusta. The 1K Sim says 9 out of 10 times essentially East Augusta is going to pull out on top, but I guess it'll be up to them to prove if it's a one-time thing last time these two teams played, or is it going to be all said and done? Maybe O-Tech has their number this season. There's only one way to figure out how this one is going to play out. So make sure you show some love to the crew, like I always say. And let's see what happens here. Looks like O-Tech's choosing tails, and it looks like it's going to be East Augusta taking over for the first snap on offense. Let's see how this team rolls through. Anita's going to be the kicker, sending this one away. We're underway in East Augusta, and it's going to be Aaron Witten with the return, taking that one to around the 27-yard line or so. Here comes the Blue Lobsters. Let's go ahead and flip this field right, get it right. It's going to be a 3 wide receiver set here. And they're going to pass out of this one quick to the right side. It's going to be Giancarlo Velasquez for the first play of the day, getting it to the 44-yard line, setting up 1st and 10. And off Schmidt hitting the backfield for the loss. Nick Martinez making the stop, and it's going to be 2nd and 11. They got to go backwards. Moldy Cheese had a pretty big game last time these two teams played, but he did not get into the end zone. So let's see. We'll have to keep a lookout for him, see how good he does this time around. They'll go backwards thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 16 here. They're going to pass out of this one right side, a little bit over the head of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 16. Let's see if they can get out of this hole, or will O-Tech start out with the football again. It's going to be Falco. Left side, it's going to be Giancarlo Velasquez for catch number 2. They'll get those yards back from the penalty, but not much else. They got to go backwards, and here comes 4th and 10. O-Tech's getting this football. Ricardo Queso Quattro sending that to Gum Arabic. He's going to take a pass to 20. Let's make it the 20-yard line. O-Tech is going to start off with the football for the first time today. They're looking for their victory, and if they can get it, they'll be back on top in the conference. It's going to be Nathaniel Darby with this first catch of the day, a gain of 4. Grimes not getting the first down that way. Nice stop there for East Augusta. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. And we'll start out with the East Augusta offense here. Handoff to Grimes. He's not going to get the first down there. And that's going to be a stop for East Augusta. Let's go ahead and bring this roster up really fast, if I can. 6 minutes through. Going to send it away to on-brand mode at the 30. And he's not going to get past that first defender. But it's going to be 1st and 10 once again for East Augusta. Hank Falco faking the handoff left side. Moldy Cheese gets his first catch of the day. He's part of that wide receiver group that consists of Magic Mahomes, Aaron Witten, and Gus Cerrone, along with that man Moldy Cheese. Running back is going to be Dean Schmidt. They're going to pitch it to him. He's not going to get too many yards on that play there thanks to Brock Sampson. And the quarterback there, Hank Falco, like I said, tight end. You seen him on a couple catches earlier today, Giancarlo Velasquez. And kicker slash punter, Ricardo Queso Quattro. There goes Magic Mahomes for his first catch of the day. It's going to be 1st and 10 to the 42, and they're on the move. O-Tech looking for their first victory at the big game that they do, also known as prime time, our night game. They have yet to get one. They got their first one last week in regards to playing in the last game at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, but they could not get the victory, couldn't get any points either. So I'm sure they're trying to change their ways, trying to get into the end zone and show East Augusta why it's their time to shine. But at the current moment, East Augusta's moving the football. They're going to give the handoff to Schmidt. He's going to try to juke upfield, but cannot quite get past that first defender. And that's going to stop him short at the 35. And it looks like East Augusta is going to have to punt. Ricardo Queso Quattro going into the end zone with that punt for the touchback. And O-Tech's going to be back on the field. But we're going to talk about this defense here for East Augusta. Let me see if I can bring it up here. It's going to be Tank Falco, Blaze Henderson, and Brandon Abbott at the linebacker spot. There goes Evan Hunt there for O-Tech. Nice pass to the left side. And on the defensive back side of things, they have Taro Sugimoto, Mikey Jackson, on-brand mold, and Jalen Ramsey Jr. Handoff to Grimes, getting about a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. No new players here for either of these teams, but I'm sure as more people come along, should be taking over some of those inactive players. It happens, it's part of the game. Not everyone's going to be active, but that's why we got people to fill in. It's going to be Nathaniel Darby out the left side, coming up with the big gain, getting them to the 42. And while we keep that going, let's bring up O-Tech's roster really fast. Handoff to the right side. It's going to be Grimes. It's only going to get about a yard or so, but it's going to be 2nd and 9. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 1. We're still scoreless. It's looking pretty similar to the last time these two teams played. But at the current moment, East Augusta and O-Tech looking for their first score. O-Tech's on the move. They're going to pitch it. Right side is open, but dropped there by Grimes. It's going to be 3rd and 9 here. Big game here for both of these teams. Dynamite passing this one right side. Grimes catches that one, and he's only going to get around 4 on that play, and I don't think they're in field goal range either, so it's going to be East Augusta getting this ball back with the punt, but will they be pinned is the question. It looks like it will be inside the 20 at the very least, so they want to be starting out at the 14-yard line, and we'll talk about this O-Tech offense when they get back on offense, but at the current moment it's going to be Schmidt, and he's going to be getting maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Brock Sampson with another stop. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Taking the handoff right side, and it's going to be incomplete there. 3rd and 10. Falco right side and incomplete again. East Augusta offense looking for some way to get down the field. Not quite getting it there. They're going to have to send it back to O-Tech. But since they're coming on offense, let's talk about them. Their quarterback going to be Denzel Dynamite. Running back Robert Grimes making the first man misses. Arabic does a nice job. But wide receivers Joe King, Braylon Presley, Nathaniel Darby, and Katie Bray. Tight end is going to be the ever strong Evan Hunt, and that's going to be the kicker slash punter is going to be Anita D. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 after that carry there. We'll talk about the O-Tech defense when they get back on defense. But another handoff to Grimes. He's going to get sniped there by Tank Falco, one of the strong suits there for the East Augusta defense. It's going to be a 4 wide set coming up here now. Dynamite under a little pressure, had to throw that one away, no one home, and it's going to be another setup here for a punt. Anita looking to take him inside the 20 once again, and that was one thing that kind of helped Otech get the victory last time, Isagusa had to go through those long drives, and it looks like it's going to be another one there as they're going to start at the 4. Isagusa going to have to go the distance. Got to find a way to get their big-time wide receivers. The football is going to be Hank Falco, and it looks like they're going deep this time, right side. Caught by Magic Mahomes at the 36. And Magic Mahomes been one of those super duper bright spots here for this East Augusta offense as they started to get into the fold. They're going to pitch it right side. Dean Schmidt going to fall forward, and Brock Sampson's been in his bag right now, hitting them right behind the line of scrimmage. You see right there, Dean Schmidt only has 1 yard to his name after 6 carries. He's going to get a 7th, and once again hit at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Give Otech its credit, has been doing this job, but Hank Falco right side and dropped. They definitely needed that one, see if they could push the ball down the field a little bit more, but Otech is going to get this football back. So far, no dice on both sides on offense. Going to send it to the left. It's going to be Gun Marabic once again with the return. It's going to make it to the 31-yard line, and I'll talk about this defense that kind of slept on putting that on there, but linebackers, they're going to have Coltrane, Nick Martinez, and Brock Sampson. Pass to Hunt, and he's getting the first down. Good job. On the defensive backside, they have Malachi Duncan, Randall Hawkins, Gum Arabic, and Jordan Dean. So, 10 off to Grimes, makes a first man miss, but not going too much further than that. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Looking at the video time here, is going to be 11 minutes, 53 seconds. So real quick game so far. Pitch to Grimes is going to be complete. A gain of around 2. Going for the jumbo set here. Going to pitch your left side. A lot of blockers, but not enough room for Grimes to get the spot. It's going to be 4th and 4. No offense here on either side. A few big plays, but that's really about it. It's going to be Mold getting that past the 25. And Isagusa's back on offense once again with the full 3 minutes, 31 seconds. Otech so far been playing some stellar defense. Left side, caught by Moldy Cheese, first down. And that's a good start there, getting close to the 38 to the 40-yard line. But can they get their offense more consistent? They're going to try the deep pass here. Toss to the deep. And it's going to be Moldy Cheese coming down with the over. A defender does not care. Another score there for Moldy Cheese on the season. And that is what he does best. It's going to be Ricardo Queso Quattro with the kick. And if you remember the last time these two teams played, they did not make their first extra point when they scored the touchdown. And they made sure that Ricardo did his thing. Now it's going to be 7-0 in favor of East Augusta. But can Otech match the touchdown? Joe King's going to be the return man, taking that pass to 30. Shout out to 2K King. He's been plugging away. I've been seeing him in the locker room talking a little smack. Shout out also to Jordan Dean. Been getting a lot of interceptions this season. He's been cooling it down. But Blaze Henderson says he doesn't really care about all of that. He says he wants East Augusta to get win number 5 on the season. It's going to be 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left here in this one. They're going to give it to Grimes, but he's not going too much further than that. It's going to be 3rd and 10. East Augusta's going to call their timeout here, see if they can conserve some clock. Perhaps even get this ball back. It's going to be dynamite here. Right side is going to be passed to Grimes, and that's not going to get the job done. East Augusta's getting this football back. It's going to be on brand Mold. Taking that to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes, 1 second left. And they have a chance to add a little bit more to this lead right here. They do have to give the ball to Otech after the second quarter ends. So let's see if they can get something going. Schmidt does get around 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. One of his first positive gains in this one is going to be Falco again. Left side caught by Schmidt. juke move and still running past the 52 to 45 yard line. And Augusta's on the move. A minute and a half left in this second quarter. Hank Falco on his ball right there. 9 for 13. Looking for a completion. Number 10. Not going to get it on that play. A solid pass there, but the receiver could not haul it in. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Going for the 4 wide, 1 tight end set. One of his favorite formations, but had to throw that one away. Not enough time to throw the ball down the field. I think he was going to try to look for Cheese again for one of those bombs. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Another 4 wide out set for him. Going to look for a man somehow. Right side. And it's going to be picked off there by Randall Hawkins. Going the other way. And O-Tech is going to save face, making sure they don't give up any points in this half. At least that's what they're trying to do. But it's going to be a 4 wide out, 1 tight end set. Right side is open, and Darby almost got away from that first defender, but not quite there. He'll take the first down for his good work right there. I'm not even going to lie to you. That was a nice catch. And it's going to be dynamite again. Left side. It's going to be dropped. Not sure who that was, but it was to the left side. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 45 seconds here left in this first half. AU has the advantage currently. Passing it left side. Wide open Darby again. And he's finding these creases there. He's been slowly and quietly updating this player very nicely, I must say. He's been making Denzel Dynamite's life a lot easier. I'm not even going to lie to you. Left side caught by Darby again. But there's an offsides penalty. So I'm sure they're going to keep it. Nope, they're going to keep it as 2nd and 5, pretty much, because it's pretty much the same. Let's see here. 34 seconds here, probably around 20-some yards or so from field goal range. They're going to toss it deep here, and it's going to be incomplete. Solid defense there in the passing game when it comes to those deep passes. Augusta hardly ever gives those up. It's going to be 3rd down here. Can they get to the quarterback? They do not. Grimes is not going to make it past the first down marker. And it's going to be stopped there. 4th and 4. O-Tech's going to try to send it over to Augusta real quick for the pin. Maybe if they could get the stop and a turnover, they can perhaps get a field goal or something. But Augusta's back on the field. And they're going to go 3 wide, 1 tight end set here. And they're going to pass out of it. Left side, caught by Moldy Cheese, cannot get out of bounds, and that is going to close out half number 1. Game still in reach for O-Tech, but at the current moment, that pass to Moldy Cheese is going to be the deciding factor. Interception and a touchdown there for Hank Falco, 10 for 17, 180 yards. On the other side, 11 for 16, 91 yards for Denzel Dynamite. Can't wait to see how this game ends. We still got another 20 minutes in this one. So far, 4 catches, 83 yards, 1 TD there for Moldy Cheese, and 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss there for Tank Falco. On the Orlando side, Nathaniel Darby, 5 for 55. Brock Sampson, 5 tackles, 3 of them for a loss, and they're all on Dean Schmidt. You see right there, 8 carries, 3 yards, and you see right there, Augusta's kind of moving a little bit more towards the passing attack, and it's been working out in their favor. They've been able to find the holes in the Orlando Tech defense, but still got plenty of time here. You see right there, 69% nice for DD, and let's see here, Moldy Cheese there, 4 for 83, 1 TD. Magic Mahomes, 2 for 49 at the current moment. Giancarlo Velasquez, 2 for 23, and I think that once drag route that scene going across the middle, I think that was Giancarlo, but I'm not 100% sure. Moldy Cheese there with 3 drops on the day. Let's see here. Evan Hunt, 2 for 28 so far. Grimes, 4 for 8. Nathaniel Darby leading the way with 5 for 55 again. On defense here, Jalen Ramsey Jr., 4 tackles. On Brent Mold with 4 tackles. Tank Falco with 4 tackles. And a tackle for loss. Mikey Jackson, 3 tackles. Taro Sugimoto with 2. So good to see all those users there, not mad at it. Let's see, Randall Hawkins got the interception, but doesn't look like much else, but a solid interception nonetheless. Brock Sampson, 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Nick Martinez, 4 tackles, a tackle for loss. That's a bot. And Jordan Dean currently has 2 tackles. Going into the team stats here, pretty even overall for total plays. 26 to 27. Still got plenty of game left, and looks like East Augusta is leading the way, mostly on the total yard side for the passing side. So, no sacks, and the interception was in favor of Orlando Tech. So we'll go ahead and move into half number 2. Checking into the time for the video, is looking at 20 minutes. So solid time here. We're going to keep it moving as we always do. Make sure you like and subscribe, like I always say. And let's get this one kicked off here as O-Tech is going to move down the field past the 25. It's the man, Joe King. And O-Tech, them Wildcats back on. Go Tech, go Tech, go, go, go. Pass right side, no go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Pitch right side. Grimes got a little room, but sniped as soon as he passed that first line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Robert Grimes hasn't really been doing too much better than his counterpart in Dean Schmidt, but they're looking to change that here. Joe King's got some room. He's taking it to the 50, past the 50 to the 45-yard line. There goes 2K King with another big play. And they're inside EAU territory just like that. And off to Grimes. He's not getting past that first defender. Taro Sugimoto crashing on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 12 for 11. They're going to give him number 13. He's probably going to get some of those yards back. Look like a gain of around 4, I'd say. Yeah, I was right. It's going to be 3rd and 7. O-Tech looking for the conversion. The man's wide open off the hands of the receiver, and I think that was going to be a first down if he caught it. But it looks like it's going to be another stop there for East Augusta. Anita looking for the pin. And Anita's been real good with it. I think she might have got another one. Nope. Just barely inside the end zone for the touchback. That was pretty close, though. East Augusta back on offense again. 5 wide coming. Going chest to left side. Moldy Cheese going to come down with it. Hit immediately after the gain of 6. East Augusta's not in a safe space where they can play around. It's going to be quick pitch right side. It's going to be Moldy Cheese getting to the 50, and that should get him over 100 yards on this game. So he's going to be keeping them moving, I'm sure. 6 for 114 on 10 targets. Going to be handed off to Schmidt. Juke move, another juke move, a gain of around 5, add 15, and that's going to put him inside the 30. East Augusta on the move, but can they get some points on it to make sure that they got something going on? That's the question. Can O-Tech get the stop? Quick pitch left side again. It's going to be Moldy Cheese, and he could not make it past that first defender, but he'll take another gain of 6, I'm sure. Falco, quick pitch, incomplete, and I think he had Schmidt coming out the backfield wide open. O-Tech neglected him, but decided to go across the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here in the pistol. It's going to be Falco, right side. It's open. Gussaroni comes down with it, and that's going to be inside the 20 for East Augusta. This offense moving a lot more smoother than the last time these two teams met. Maybe the few adjustments they made is coming clean. Trying the right side and over the head of everyone. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 14 for 23 so far. Going to pass again. Going to look right side and some coverage there. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. More than likely going to move towards the pass game again. I won't be surprised. But they're going to go for the 4 wide here. Falco again under some pressure. Just throws that one away. Nothing happening. It's going to be 4th and 10 coming up. And here comes Ricardo Queso Quattro with another chance for some points from the right hash. Can he make it a 2-possession ball game? And it looks like he definitely can from 34. A solid kick there from the freshman kicker. He's been in his bag recently in these last few games. He's been making them, and he's been showing out. Solid job on the day there for East Augusta kicker. And now they're up 10-0. Can O-Tech get some points on the board, shave some this deficit that they're currently in? First and 10 at the 30. Here comes them Wildcats. Halfway through the third. And they're going to pitch it to Grimes. He's not getting past that first defender. Jalen Ramsey Jr. with the stop. Second and 10. Handoff. Grimes got a little room. He's going to get around 4. And it's going to be another third down situation here. Going to go for the jumbo set here. It's going to be a handoff to Grimes. Can he get the first? No, he will not. It's going to be 4th and 3 and another stop there forced by East Augusta. So far, so good here. Looking for some more points. Going to be on brand mold. Taking that one. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for East Augusta. Can they punch it into the end zone again? That's the question. 4 wide, 1 running back set. They're going to go ahead and pitch out of it. Schmidt getting around 6 or 7 on that gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Starting to pick it up just a little bit, but at the current moment, he has more rush attempts than he does rushing yards. He's going to try it again. He's going to get essentially 1 yard on that play. It's going to be 3rd down. He's going to be faking the handoff here. Right side, wide open. Aaron Witten dropping it in the bucket. And that's what Hank Falco's been doing all season long. He's been finding his receivers to the best visibility. And he has 1 more season left in his CSFA career. He says he's going to go ahead and try to do his best to bring East Augusta a ring. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming up. Handoff. Schmidt hitting the backfield for the loss. There goes Whittington. I think that was one of the bot defensive linemen. But there's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up here. Or a 3 wide out, 1 tight end set again. Under pressure, quick hit, and almost picked off again. But it looks like the defender could not get his hands on it. But it's going to be another stop here for Otech. Final 15 seconds left in the third. Ricardo Queso with a chance to pin. I think he probably got it. No, he did not. That was pretty close, though. Once again, Nita and Ricardo both coming up with close but no cigar type punts. And it's going to be Otech here. Another carry by Grimes. Going to get around 3. Yeah, make that 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here for Otech. As we hit the end of the third, Otech went blank in regards to points last week against Mile High. And they're about 10 minutes away from going through the same fate. But can they change their ways? They're going to toss it. It's going to be Nathaniel Darby with the catch. Denzel Dynamite dropping the dime and some coverage. 1st and 10. They're going to try it again. Left side. Looked like the pass was pretty decent enough, but the wide receiver could not locate it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Handoff. Grimes up the middle. Going to get around 6 or so. Make that 7. It's going to be 3rd and 3 here. Yeah, you stacking the box. Can they get the stop? Yes, they can. It's going to be Brandon Abbott coming off the edge, shutting them down. And it's going to be 4th and 4. East Augusta's offense is back on the field. Can Anita get the pin this time around? Not this time. It's not long enough. It's going to be on brand mold with the return. Getting that past the 20. East Augusta back on the field. Looking at the clock for the video, 29 minutes, a little bit above that. Left side is open. Moldy Cheese going to get around 7. Faking the handoff. Good pickup. Caught by Moldy Cheese again, right at the sticks. Just enough for the 1st down. Keeping the clock moving in their favor and the chains moving in their favor. That's a good duo. 17 for 29. Falco again left side. It's going to be Moldy Cheese with another one. It's going to be 2nd and 3. East Augusta, a few minutes away from getting their 5th win on the season. It's going to be Schmidt hitting the backfield. Nick Martinez does it again. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Falco, right side, caught by Rebellion, but he's not getting past that first defender. It's going to be 4th and 2, and Augusta is going to have to send it to Otech, who's currently not out of the game by any means. They'll just need to make sure that they score as soon as possible. Time is running low. It's going to be Gum Arabic taking that one past the 25 to the 26. And here comes Otech once again. They'll definitely need to find a way to get some points sometime soon, because at the current moment, in the last 2 games, they've only scored 0 points. Well, I shouldn't say only. They've scored only 0 points up to this point. So, in the last 2 games, they need to work on their offense, get that a little bit more consistent. Let's see what Dynamite's got going on. Right side is open. Grimes does make the play. First down, makes one man miss before going out of bounds, trying to conserve the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10. And the clock is still running for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but we're going to keep it moving. Dynamite looking middle of the field. There goes Joe King for the first down. It looks like he got bumped by that defender. He's like, I was like, I'm still going. It's going to be 1st and 10. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. And they're going to give it to Grimes again. Fumbles the football, recovered by On Brand Mold. And that's going to put East Augusta back on offense here with the final 4 minutes, 16 seconds left in this one. They're going to make the handoff here, right side, and over the head of who I believe was Gus Cerrone. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 19 for 32 so far. It's going to be Falco again. Left side is open. Moldy Cheese getting around 8 or so. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here, and I'm pretty sure they're more than likely going to go on the run play. They've been pretty consistent with making sure they try to pick up those short ones via the run, but they will pass it. Right side almost had that one, but once again, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so not going to get the job done. Otech will get another shot on offense, and that looks like a beauty right there. I don't think he could have done that any better. Right at the 1 yard line. And now Otech will have to drive the length of the field. Can they get the job done from here is the question. Handoff, Grimes makes one man miss, and he's going to get maybe 3 or so. Give him just a little bit of breathing room there. Going to be down to my right side, caught by Hunt. And he's going to take that one out of bounds, avoid the hit. Keep the clock on their side. It's going to be the final 3 minutes here. Otech's going to need to start putting some points on the board if they're going to try to get this comeback. Left side off the hands of the receiver, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Five wide coming. Dynamite looking for a man. Hitting the cross pattern. Look at that man Jones rumble. That's going to get him to the 38. But they got to keep on moving down the field. Final 2.5 minutes here. 17 minutes, 27 seconds. Right side is open. Darby's going to make the play inside East Augusta territory. They're going to call timeout number 1 with 2 minutes, 11 seconds left. It's got 3 wideouts here. Dynamite passing this. Going to be Darby again. Right at the 6, but not quite past it. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 6. Going down the field, right side. It's going to be Grimes coming down with it under some pressure. Got to give Denzel Dynamite some credit on that play. It's going to be the final 2 minutes here. Dynamite, left side is open. Caught by Darby again. Inside the 30. And I think this is 4 down territory for him. 21 for 31 here for Didi. 2nd and 8. What will they do? Left side. Caught by Darby again. He's been fed the ball all game long. You see right there on a 103-yard ball game there for Nathaniel Darby. Solid job. Left side. Evan Hunt going to get him inside the 15. And it's going to be 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They'll definitely need the touchdown. Looking, it gets hit and throws the interception. Taro's going to make the play, and he's going to take it the distance. Is he going to make it? It's going to get to 50, to 40, to 30. He can take it all the way dagger time. East Augusta, and he's going to get him into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow. That is CSFA football if I ever seen it. A big hit forced, and that gets him into the end zone. That extra point is no good there, but who really cares about that outside of maybe the kicker? But that's besides the point. That was a crazy play, and that was a long return there for Taro. Wow. That's probably going to close the deal on this ball game here. Solid effort by Otech, but East Augusta, they came out firing this time around. They was not playing games by any means on both sides of the field. So East Augusta looks to be going to 5-2 after this win. Nathaniel Darby with catch number 11, and you could give him a lot of credit too there for Otech. DD and Nathaniel Darby did their thug thizzle. I didn't say that all week. It's going to be past that left side, and that's going to be a drop. But it's going to be 3rd and 6 here. No timeouts here for Otech. So if they were to turn the ball over on downs, that should close the ball game. Dynamite under some pressure. Pass looked like it was on the mark, but the receiver moved out the way. But it's going to be 4th and 6. Will East Augusta find a way to get off the field again? Or will Otech keep this ball all the way to the end of the game? Looking and going to get Joe King. He's going to fall forward, and that's a first down. So this drive here for Otech will continue. 1st and 10. See right there, 25 for 38. 1 interception. Dynamite, right side is open. Caught by Darby. Another catch there. Make that 12 for the homie. Dynamite is going to spike this ball there. Make it a 3rd and 7. Big dreams here for Otech. A lot of strides made in this season, but at the current moment, they're still going to be searching for their first points in this in the CSFA primetime game. There's going to be 2 seconds. Can they get the hike off? No, they will not. This ball game is over. East Augusta gets the victory, 16-0, and that was a real good game there for East Augusta. It was one that they know they needed. And now they only have one team that they haven't beaten. That's the team that already beat them a couple weeks ago in CHP. So along with Mile High, they have yet to play Mile High. And Otech is going to fall to a 3-3 record. Keep that moving. See how far that goes for them. Nothing crazy. We're just going to keep it rolling. But yeah, we're going to shout out to that in just a little bit. Final score is 16-0. Hank Falco went 20 for 34, 268, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. On the other side, 27 for 40, 275, and 1 interception, no touchdowns. Let's go ahead and talk about this team here. 11 for 146, 1 TD. You see right there, Nathaniel Darby beating Moldy Cheese in receptions here. You love to see it. Seeing this from our younger players here. Brock Sampson with the real good game. 6 tackles, 2 PDs, and 3 tackles for loss. Going into the team leaders here. Orlando Tech, got to give them credit in their run defense here. Dean Schmidt, a very slow day again, but that's going to go away once those updates keep rolling. So keep your head up. Like I said, keep your head up and keep on updating. And if the quicker you do those 12 a week, those days like these are going to be going away. Just ask the running back for Central Houston Polytechnic. But see right here, 20 for 31 on the day for Grimes. Not the greatest day himself, but he did get some solid yards there. You see the longest is 7, longest is 6. So they both had their ways. 68% here for Dynamite, 59 for Falco, but he has a touchdown to his 0. So you kind of base it how you want to. Both quarterbacks played valiantly, in my opinion. Let's see, Nathaniel Darby, 12 for 110. Like I said, Robert Grimes, 6 for 27 on the day. Evan Hunt, 5 for 71. On the other side, Moldy Cheese, 11 for 146, 1 TD. Magic Mahomes, 2 for 49. Gus Cerrone, 2 for 13. And 5 drops between these 2 players, 3 between these 3. Let's see, Taro Sujimoto with the game he'd love to remember. And remember. 7 tackles, an interception, a tackle for loss, and a pick 6 that was well over 90 yards. So really can't go wrong with that one. That is definitely clippable in my opinion. It's going to be on brand mold, 6 tackles on the day. Good job. Mikey Jackson with 8 tackles on the day. Jalen Ramsey Jr. with 6 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a deflected pass. Tank Falco with the 6 tackle, 1 tackle for loss game. Randall Hawkins, 2 tackles, 1 interception, 1 deflected pass. Brock Sampson, 6 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 deflected passes. Nick Martinez with 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Good job. Jordan Dean, 4 tackles. And Malachi Duncan, 3 tackles. So, see what else we got going on here. East Augusta did not have the total plays in this one, but actually did not have the total yards either, 309 to 274. So, but East Augusta, by the looks of it, didn't really need to have as many plays as Orlando Tech to get the job done. That's usually what the best teams end up doing with those big plays, so naturally that's going to happen. But looks like 3 turnovers. Orlando Tech had 2. I believe it was 1 fumble recovery and 1 interception, and East Augusta throwed an interception. So going to go into the player stats. Let's talk about it. Like I said, 68% there for Denzel Dynamite. And let's see, 1.5 yards there for Robert Grimes in regards to the average. Let's see here. Robert Grimes, 6 for 27. Evan Hunt, 5 for 71. Joe King, 3 for 44. Katie Bray had 1 target, could not quite get on the board. And looks like Braylon Presley did not get targeted. But got to keep on updating in order for those plays to show up. So don't fret. It's going to be Nick Martinez leading the way with 7 tackles. Brock Sampson with 6. Let's see. Jordan Dean with 4. Joe King with 4. Joe King getting 3 for whatever reason. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Malachi Duncan with 3. Let's see. Coltrane with 2. Randall Hawkins, 2 tackles, 1 interception, 1 deflected pass. And let's see if there's anyone else. Gum Arabic there with 1 tackle. And that's all the users right there. On the return side of things, almost 6.5 there for Gum Arabic, solid. And 12 yards, a kick return there for Joe King. Going into the kicking. No kicking attempts in regards to points there for Anita. And we remember the last time she did have some really big kicks. So got to give East Augusta's defense credit for keeping them out of the chance to get some points. And some solid punts there overall from Anita. We'll have to check the stats a little bit later. On the East Augusta side, 59% there from Hank Falco. Solid day. Averaging less than half a yard a carry. Definitely could do better, but that's why you keep updating. That's why those plays, those games like that will go a lot less away the more you update. Let's see, Magic Mahomes there, 2 for 49. Moldy Cheese, 11 for 146, 1 TD, averaging 13.5 pretty much. Gus Cerrone, 2 for 13. Giancarlo Velasquez, 2 for 23. Dane Schmidt there with 1 for 18. Aaron Witten, 1 for 15. And that's about it user-wise. Defensively, they have Mikey Jackson there, 8 tackles on the day. Taro Sugimoto, once again, was probably the player of the game with the interception for a touchdown and a tackle for loss, 7 tackles. Tank Falco leading the way with 7 in regards to linebackers. Tackle for 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. On brand mold with 6 tackles, got the fumble recovery. Jalen Ramsey Jr. there with 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a deflected pass. Brandon Abbott with 4 tackles, doing his thing. Blaze Henderson with 4 tackles, a tackle for loss. Let's see if there's anyone else. I think that's it. Yep. Just double check just to be sure. Yep, that's all the user players there. Who had the fumble, forced fumble? It was their defensive lineman. Okay. Checking the punt return stats here on brand mold, averaging a little bit over 7. And it looks like Aaron Witten only had 1 return. Darrell's for 16 yards. And kicking wise, looks like Ricardo Queso Quattro missed 1 extra point, but did get the field goal. So it's going to be 4 points on the day for him out of 3 kicks. So good job from him. And we'll check the punting stats as we always do. So, all right, that'll go ahead and wrap up week number 7. Good job there for all the players here today. And we still got plenty of games left this week You already know how we do. Wednesday, we start out with the CSFA. Thursday coming, that's tomorrow. That's going to be the USFA for week number 7. And then we roll into week 8 the next day for the CSFA Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to finish out week number 8 for both leagues with the USFA. So make sure you stand by, show some love to all the homies. Like I always say, they'll be in the description. And let's go ahead and get to it, man. Good job today by all the players here in the USFA and the CSFA. We still got plenty of more to come. We've seen some good highlights in this one, so if you're getting ready to get drafted, be sure to comment your timestamps on the video and also in the thread for the draft profile / highlights I posted in the draft talk. So make sure you head that way. And I'm not going to go over all the names, but it's a lot of names, so make sure you get that to it. And I'll go ahead and cut it off here, man. So we'll see you tomorrow for the first games of the USFA in regards to week number 7. I'll talk to you then. Stay safe, and let's get to it.